What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. I'm in my new office. Thank you everyone for being so patient over the past week, but everything's now back to normal. I'm going to get a crazy amount of videos out. During the day. Oh my gosh, tongue twister right there. But yeah, what's going on with Elrond? It's very unfortunate we got this rejection. I think I did make a video on this, and I said that what we were anticipating from here is potentially inverse head and shoulders where we'd come in similar lengths because the EMAs were coming up here, so it would have made sense for this to hold as support, but again you lost it. So unfortunately again I need to make it resistance, and the level that you rejected was that key level. I said this is the most significant level that Elrond needs to break for the continuation of this bull market, and I said that this was the $225 to $236 dollar level. This was that larger 382 over here, and once we lost that with the descending triangle, you can see you lost the 200 EMA, and if you're below this you should be looking for sells. Now you come up to the 200 EMA again, you got above it, but then you close down below with wicks to the top. It wants to drop. Not only were the wicks on the 200 EMA rejecting it and confirming it as resistance, but also on that major key level, that previous swing low, this support now flipped into resistance, the level that I said we must reclaim to head up. And now you can see you rejected that. You also fell back below the 55, confirming it as resistance, so you failed to hold it as support, and basically that means that our double brick wall has held up as resistance. If the double brick wall is holding up as resistance, then obviously we should now continue our downtrend. What's confirmation that we are now going to continue our downtrend is if we lose the continuation moving average, which actually we were above this purple line, this 20 EMA. You lost it. So now if you confirm it as resistance, which unfortunately today's daily candle, you're basically done that. You did it over here, but you actually come away, got very overextended down here, and you've actually come up yesterday. I think all the crypto started pumping just before the weekly candle closed. Why? Because it always likes to do that. Like, it's already has the death sentence on it, and then it tries to pump and everyone starts getting crazy. Oh, it's the new week, we start pumping, but we know it tends to go the opposite direction at first. And obviously we still got the whole week, but looking at the daily candle, we've done over half of the daily candle now, and for the first half we went up, and now for the second half we're going down the direction that actually wants to go. You can see that actually now you got the 20 and the 12 bearish cross. So you never did the bullish cross with the 20 and the 55, you did it with the 12, and that was basically a signal. That means that we're actually going to come up to the 55 and potentially the 200, but obviously wicks to the top, it wants to drop, losing all the EMAs as support, flipping them back into resistance, losing this key level, the 618, the level that we actually needed to hold for the continuation back up to 220. And then if we could to close above this red box, we would have gone to 335. But yeah, we did not hold the 618. That means that we must hold the 050, because this is actually the golden pocket here. We must hold above this over here, and you can see we've now closed it. And if we get the daily candle close like this, you flipped it from support, which we saw over here, now into resistance. With wicks to the top, it wants to drop. So actually now you should be retracing to this low in and around 135 to 140, this $5 area. This must hold. You can see previous support here. Let me drag this a little bit up. There you go. And yeah, that must hold support. You can see it's a key area over here. It's also your larger 618, where we've had multiple tests of support in the past, extreme bounces over here. So could we be on our way down to $130? This is what I personally think that might happen. What could stop you from going down there? Let's see the bounce from the 382. This will hold as a short-term support. It might become a longer term, but let's see the reaction from here. If we get a bounce from this 382 that can get us above this 618 again, you can see that would be a double bottom. And if you can hold that support, we should go back to this neckline and actually back to the one. When you get above the 618, you get back to the one. But looking at this as a double bottom, you'd come back to the neckline here, break above it, and you would be in a technical target to the upside from the low back to the neckline, break the neckline, and your target would be, wow, lining up as confluence, the 1618, which I already gave you, 335 if we close above 220. So if we get above the 1, we're going to the 1618. If we get above this at 200, it's a nice psychological level, we're going to 335 out of the double bottoms technical target. But I can't tell you guys we're doing that because we're nowhere near the neckline, and that's just a potential scenario. That's if we get a nice reaction from the 382. and we get above the 618 and we get above the 1. That's the best case scenario right now. But we know we're under so many resistances that's looking unlikely, and we know where the momentum is. The momentum at the moment is to the downside. We've been seeing this since we topped out in November. This has been a crazy multi-month downtrend, and it looks like it wants to continue. Now, to invalidate this, all we need to do is stay higher than this previous low over here. So actually any low now that's higher than this could actually basically send us back up, and we know we need to reclaim the 618 basically. But with the wicks at the top, it wants to drop at that 618, at the EMAs, and obviously if you do close below the 050 as well, it's basically telling us that it wants to go down. So if you do lose the 382, I'd expect that you could actually come to the 236. You can see that's a nice key level of support at $129, $130. Let's see if that holds, because that's where the body candles are. But the wick over here is at 112. If you come down and lose 112, then you would actually be in a technical target to $69. Does that mean it will be met? Absolutely not. It doesn't have to whatsoever. You can see previously we had some resistance here, some support and some resistance. Came back to these EMAs and burst through, and that's roughly at this 786, almost at the 1.272. So could we just come down to the 1.272, get a little wick down to here, get above the 1, confirm it as support, and basically invalidate this 1618. If you don't know what I'm talking about something like this, where we lose the 1 over here, come down to here, get back above the 1, confirm it as support. Once you do that and you hold that, you can see resistance would have been flipped into support, and you would invalidate this target. I really don't think that Elrond would go down there, but obviously might be wrong. But I really don't think, even if you lose this low, even though that the 1618 is your target, just don't believe that it will go down there. I think that, yes, we're still in a downtrend. We should still continue, but I just don't think it'll go down that crazy. But of course, don't quote me. Not financial advice, all for educational purposes only. And that's what I try to do with you guys. If you enjoy these videos and you appreciate me trying to at least get some videos out last week, then go ahead and smash the like button. We're also trying to get to 2K subs by the end of this month. We've got 7 days to get 100 subscribers. Let's effing do it. So again, if you get back above this one and confirm it back into support, we could start to see Elrond start heading higher. And even with a lower low down here, it'd still technically be a double bottom, and that would be a neckline. And again, if you break that, your target is the 1618. But the lower this leg goes, if this is going to be a low low, again, remember guys, we could stop right here and start heading up. I'm just getting you guys ready for the other scenario, the most likely scenario. If we do come down and lose this low, this would probably be the most likely scenario, where we come down to the 1.272, come back up, invalidating the 1618 target once we reclaim the 1, and of course getting above 130 and heading higher. You can see that then your technical target, depending where that lowest body candle closed down here is, I could then put down the breakout, and you can see that I'd probably be coming back to this previous high here in and around the 2 at $430. But again guys, that's all hopium at the moment, looking for these double bottoms. At the moment, if we do lose this low, we know our targets to the downside. So if you didn't get them, just watch the video back again. That will really help. I do find that even when I was learning from my mentor and doing his courses, that just repetition is what helps. You just need to repeat. Doesn't matter if you watch the video loads of times already. That's how you're going to get in your head, and that's how you won't miss information that you may have missed the first time watching it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6-hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTubers' help or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.